All right, let's dive into this incredibly tense rivalry between two global superpowers over one small island.
You've probably seen the headlines, right? Military drills, heated warnings, things are getting tense.
But what is it about Taiwan that makes two superpowers willing to risk a major conflict?
Okay, so you've got three key players here: China, Taiwan itself, and of course, the United States. To really get it, you have to start with the map. It's all about location, location, location.
See, Taiwan is smack in the middle of three huge shipping lanes, super critical for global trade and navies.
For China, Taiwan is basically a cork in a bottle, blocking its navy's access to the open Pacific.
And for the US, well, Taiwan is the key link in what they call the first island chain.
This chain basically helps the US and its allies box in China's military power.
But from China's point of view, this whole island chain strategy is totally outdated and pretty absurd.
Okay, but it's not just about warships and strategy. There is a ton of money involved here.
Get this. Taiwan makes 90% of the world's most advanced semiconductor chips. 90%.
Yep, they're in your phone, your car, pretty much everything with a power button these days.
And it all comes down to one company, really, TSMC. They practically run the global tech world.
This massive economic factor raises the stakes, but for Beijing, this is also deeply personal. It's about history.
This timeline here, it shows a history of humiliating losses and a civil war that shaped everything.
So what happened was, the Civil War created two governments, and each one claimed to be the real China.
And that history has led to two completely different worlds on either side of the Taiwan Strait.
I mean, Taiwan went from a dictatorship to a super vibrant, progressive democracy. It's a huge transformation.
So what do the Taiwanese people actually want? Well, most of them just want things to stay as they are.
And you can see why. Many people there feel like they're just a pawn in a much bigger game.
For China's leader Xi Jinping, reunifying with Taiwan is a core part of his master plan for the country.
So for both China and the US, Taiwan represents something huge, but something completely different.
So when you mix the geography, the money, and the history, you get a situation where neither side can back down. With the stakes this high, the really big question is, how long can this fragile peace actually last?